We do have live team coverage for you from Simi Valley. CBS 13 political analyst Gary Dietrich breaking down all the talking points. But I want to start with CBS 13 Steve Large with more on Governor Newsom's role tonight. Stevie's already firing back at the candidates.
Yeah, I'm live here on the grounds of the Ronald Reagan Library in scenic Simi Valley. You can see the scene here, and boy, there's a lot of national media here. Is Media Row. Look at all the cameras and reporters that have converged for this debate, and there are the front doors of the Ronald Reagan Library. Somewhere in there is the old Air Force One airplane underneath the roof here, if you can believe that. So the candidates are going to be taking the stage here in about an hour. 7 candidates. Of course, California Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom will not be one of them. But he is here in Southern California, and he is talking a lot about this debate on behalf of the Biden campaign. In fact, he sat down with CBS News, and he did not hold back.
Well, across the board, I mean, they sell fear and panic around border and crime.
Governor Gavin Newsom speaking hours ahead of this GOP debate in what was once Ronald Reagan country. Republicans in California have become increasingly rare as the GOP makes the Reagan Library its home on this night. Democrat Gavin Newsom is writing in with his views on national politics.
And a lot of the misinformation that they've been spewing on the campaign trail, I imagine, will be on steroids tonight as all 7 of them line up in a desperate attempt to keep their campaigns alive.
What does Gavin Newsom's name symbolize in national politics right now?
Well, it symbolizes a few things. California, of course, is one of them.
I spoke to UCLA political professor Zev Yaroslavsky about Newsom's role on this night.
Why would Joe Biden want to shine a light on Gavin Newsom?
Why not? He's a great surrogate for Joe Biden. He's everything that Joe Biden isn't. He's a different generation.
Governor Newsom has pledged not to run against President Joe Biden and has said he has sub-zero interest in the job of president. His attendance here only adds to the speculation. He will run one day.
I don't think there's any question he has an interest in a presidential run. Every governor of California in my lifetime has had an interest in running for president.
And of course, Ronald Reagan was California governor and became president of the United States. We're back here live in Simi Valley at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. We have been reading reports that Governor Newsom will be in the spin room here following the debate tonight. As of now, it is not confirmed that that is the case, although he is here in Southern California. As you saw, he spoke with CBS News ahead of this debate. So we do anticipate he will be commenting on this debate in the aftermath of it. Where that will be from, we will have to wait and see.